Hey, come alive, come alive. It's reparations time. Mhm. This is Kyle Thompson here, your candidate elect, your people's president. Had to come over here and do some politicking. Today is my first rendezvous here. So we're going to politic a little bit. I want to express some things that was on my mind, and let's talk about what's the title is. Who's going to be our next president? I mean, who's gonna be the next president? Okay, for 2024. So I've already kind of elected myself. Well, I did elect myself. Let's put it like that. Um, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Uh, Now, back when before we had the presidency we have now, Biden, Donald Trump was still in. Donald Trump, he was uh, he was in office, and I seen where it was going as far as that. We as Black Americans are not going to have a chance in the next couple of years. I mean, 2024 is really right now is it. We have to pick a candidate that's going to be about Black people, Freemans. I call them Freemans. Lately, I've been really considering. I've been really considering running, and I have made the steps to start running. So, in the description box, um, I have my information, email, and also my Zelle account. You can email me, and and also what I'm doing is I'm doing this for 30 days, just to see um, what type of response I get. I mean, um, see donations too. Okay, because it takes right now it takes well, I gotta get up $5,000 to start, the process. If I get that, then I'll go ahead and go. But let's go and let me talk about a little bit before all that. Let me just put that to a side. I want to really actually get to why I got made this decision and how I came to this conclusion that I want to do this. There's too much stuff going on in this world. I mean, well, I ain't gonna speak of the word. I apologize. I mean, this nation. Let's start with this nation. We had slavery, over 500 years of that, still going through it mentally. It's not stopping. Um, reparations is calling. Everyone is calling for reparations. I'm a YouTuber. Well, I look at YouTube a lot. I ain't gonna say I'm a YouTuber. This is my first recording. I mean, this is one of my first I've done before. I'm a business owner here um, in Arizona, and it's doing great. I'm great. I have no complaints. I have a lot of clients and stuff, and I do good. But in the whole, I I think we could do much, 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 much better. Much, much better. Reparations will give Black people the opportunity, open up more doors. It will be able to. It'd be everything. It'd be everything to us. Okay, so I just been thinking. It's just been so much. I mean, not only that, we need a anti-race, anti-black race bill. We need a bill for protecting Black people. It's just like we just being slaughtered every day. I mean, I'm looking like, oh man, it's like we have, and economically, politically, we doomed. I mean, all the set asides is going to everybody else. I mean, everybody else is getting money. And then us in the Black community, we ain't getting no money. I mean, we get money. It ain't stopping us from not getting no money. But it's just that we're not, I mean, it's making it hard for us to really compete. And things are just in the old way. It's just old. It's just, I mean, you got racism. I mean, I can't understand why would a person just dislike you because of your color, your skin, or how would you be afraid of people that don't have no weapons on them? I can't understand it. You know, um, I look at YouTube quite often, and I hear a lot of everybody's, saying reparations. I want my reparations check too. I want mine. And not only that, it's not about the money neither. Now, it's about more than that. It's much bigger than reparations. It's much bigger than that. See, here in America, this country was founded off violence from the start. So I mean, the time we met the dominant society, it's been about violence and and mistreating black people. And I'm gonna refer us as freedmen because in 1865 we became freed. Well, who said Lincoln freed the slave? But we had in 1865 we had the Freedmen's Bureau. We had the Freedmen's Bureau. I've been looking at that. They have a lot of clips on YouTube that I was looking at, and I remember as being young in schools. I mean, they've taught us about that. The Freedmen's Bureau. You had the Freedmen's Bank that took a lot of the freedmen's money and was sold off to other banks that's now existing. Now existing, yes. And I mean, I've witnessed that just personally myself, just going in there and knowing that because I'm originally from Chicago, so they have Freeman banks in Chicago. So that's basically how I remember. So the Freedmen's Bureau was a protection for slaves, and and it was for enslaved people that was enslaved, and it was also for poor whites down in the South. The Freedmen's Bureau, a lot of them they only like kind of settled down south and stuff, but they had a lot of stuff as far as benefits for freemen and poor whites. And that's what really kind of made them I would figure that's why they closed, because they didn't really want that to stay open, especially if they was giving something to black people. It's like every time it's talk about black people, they don't want to give nothing. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. It's like, dang, everybody else gets something. Everybody else a bag. But now a bag is not just going to basically, it's not going to be enough for me, because we need protection. A lot of people are actually scared to go out here and walk the streets and stuff like that and be pulled over by a police officer. Thank God, I never been to a point where I was hemmed up like that. I mean, I don't know how everybody's situation is different. I come up where that could liably happen. I mean, something happened like that, or getting beat up. This is where I'm coming from. They'll take behind on 85th and Green and whoop on you, boy, and give you a good whooping. Sometimes you don't make it. You go in the interrogation places and stuff, they be having blood on the wall still from years, from decades. But those buildings are not up no more. Thank God. But I'm just saying it's not funny, but I mean, it's gotten ridiculous now. Enough is enough. I mean, it's just straight killing. I mean, you got masses, these white people going around killing black people, like in Buffalo. He was targeting them. I mean, that's just really like evil. But that's why I was thinking about it. I mean, I hear a lot of talk, some people, I mean, a lot of people out here making actions. But I'm saying on the political side, I mean, that's where we have to get in. On the political side, is one individual that was talking about reparations. A while back, it was a candidate that was talking about reparations during the 2020. There was another guy that that really actually made me really think about this and even start doing the steps that I'm doing um, is Marcel's Dixon. Greg Marcel Dixon. He's out of North Carolina. You should check him out. And he was really, I think he was really awesome. And he just said some stuff after just listening to him and stuff like, we need to do something. Everybody needs to do something. You know what I'm saying? And and owning a business is just doing one thing. That's half the battle right there. I mean, at least you're in the game. I mean, as many as businesses in the black community, we can have black businesses. Um, that's right there is great. I mean, that's building at least some economics, but we got to keep our money in our community. Though money don't bounce like everybody else's does in a community. We got to keep it in our community at least about 19 times, 20, 30 times, and we're gonna get to that point. But yeah, just lately, like I said, I finally I got steps moving and stuff with this with um, with the steps on being elect. Like I say, I had come up with so much, so I'm gonna be coming and tuning in. I don't know how basically how long I'll be doing these lives. I think I would probably this is my first live, so I don't um, I'm new at this. I'm not a politician, but I will want to be your president. I really would, because it's got to stop. Enough is enough. We got to have a face. We got to not only have a face now. Not only think we need policies. Okay, we definitely need policies. We had a lot of, well, we ain't had a lot of face. We only had one face that looked like, well, that was a face. I just put like that was a face, and that didn't go so well. Okay, but what I want to talk about is let's talk about what becoming president, when I become president, when I become elect, the people's president, I'll have policies. I'm going to get a website and things of that nature as I go along because this is only 30 days. I'm going to do it for 30 days. Work to see if get a campaign going on and go from there. And saying if participating, I need help. Definitely, I need your help. I can't do it without you. I definitely can. No candidate can't do it by itself. So this is what I'll be really focusing on. This will be my policies. These are the only things I focus on. First of all, reparations for freemen, so-called black people, or black people, so-called freemen. Based on, I will bring the Freemen's Bureau back, and black people, freemen, black America will get reparations. Now, it'll be a monthly check, and it will last. I will give it 20 years. It would be a nice lump sum and monthly, so we'll be able to build. I mean, get into the industry and get into a lot of industries that we was locked out of. We was no one really wanted to work with us with, let us in. So that's one thing. Okay, let's do this because with the Freeman's Bureau, let me see. Um, I don't want to be acting like I'm reading a script, but it was some things I was just writing down, and I'm gonna go over it. Freeman's Bureau will consist of basically cash payments, uh, free healthcare. Now, free healthcare will be for all. All Americans need free healthcare. Okay, so that would be all. And then what we would do with under the Freeman's Act and the what the plan is to build more hospitals. Okay, build more medical facilities, even get into some holistic um, hospitals, but especially in rural areas, and even in inner cities, give more options, more availabilities that's quicker, more hospitals. These hospitals that we put up will be connected to schools. We want young people, and it's very important not really stress this, young people. We want young people to start getting involved in in the education and investing into them, getting involved in politics, and just get involved. Get involved. You know, um, I remember being young, 10 years old, getting involved. Get involved. We used to, I was the youngest. I was the youngster. My father was a entrepreneur, and he was. I remember he used to sell Dick Gregory, energy drink, Bohemian Diet, and we got into it. We got into the community, and we were selling these cases. It was really fun, It was a little summer, little job, and got me into like sales, and it was really exciting. I remember that selling Bohemian Diets. But let's get back into like and that's why I mentioned Brother Dick Gregory, because that's health. That's a health brother too as well. But yeah, health. We want to give all Americans free health care. Okay. Um, what I also plan to do is give. We create more schools that's trade schools, so we can get these young people an opportunity when they get up at an age they graduate, they can have a trade, so they can go into a trade like we used to. They don't have a lot of trade schools no more. They used to have a lot of trade schools, even in the city of Chicago. A lot of trade schools, a lot of them. Aviation, get young people into aviation, more people, especially these young black people. These young black people, they get into aviation, automotives, start creating some more, some automotives, some cars, instead of working for companies. I mean, we've been lacking so much. I mean, we have to catch up. And not only just Black America, America itself got to catch up. I mean, if we still, at this point, 2022, still on some prejudice stuff, I mean, racism, we still on that. What we was doing like in 1865 and beyond, ooh, we got a lot of growing up to do. Got a lot of growing up to do. Lots. And ain't nobody talking about reparations. Ain't nobody talking about reparations. So let's get into this Freedmen's Bureau um, more than what we're going to do. We talk about we're going to give health care. We're going to give schooling. Now, another thing with schooling, there's American people, they need these loans forgiven. I would forgive all the loans, student loans, and start fresh. See, what we need right now is what we're working on is we need a reset button. I've heard people reset. We reset this country, reset it. So everything we've been doing for all these years, for 500 years, we need to we need to reset it and resurrect it. No change. I don't like that change. No, we're gonna reset it and resurrect it. That's what we're gonna do. Reset it and resurrect it. Because we're gonna resurrect the Freedmen's Bureau. Now, with the Freedmen's Bureau, also, it's gonna, we get education, and you start fresh, so you can go to school and you can start working, and we can get like work doing some hands-on trade schools, more trade schools. We're going to housing, give Freedmen's. Now, that's another thing. We got too many homeless people in this country. There should be no way, man. I mean, that's alone right there is enough too. I mean, it's just sad. It's just sad. Some people, health also. Let me just go back, because that's another thing I want to key in. When you talk about health, all people have health care for free. Don't have to pay for health care. Don't have to pay for your medicine. Everything is free. But another thing will be also looked at is mental health. That would also be paid for. Mental health. See, a lot of people are mentally disturbed. Let's just say that. I mean, because anytime you are a racist, shooting black people in the back unarmed and stuff. That's a disease. That's a sickness that needs to be eliminated. Gotta eliminate that. You know. So that's needs to be addressed. Needs somebody to talk to. Need somebody to talk to. Need some mental health. Because that's sick, man. That's really sick. Okay, so that's going to be included with health care, dental, and eyes, and all that. Everything dealing with your whole health, glamour, your whole health. That will be checked out. You'll be taken care of. America is going to pay for health care. Why not? It'd be the KT health care. Okay, there it is. All right, so then I mentioned hospitals, schools, banking. Put another option of banking out there. Bring the Freeman's banking back. Now that wouldn't be under the Freeman's Bureau. Okay, that was always separate. However, it'll be another choice of banks where Freeman's Black America can go there and cash a check for any amount, and you ain't got to worry about somebody saying or calling police on you. Okay, saying that this check might be fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? Anything, you know. We're not going to have a bank anymore like that. So okay, so that's some things. Then we have we have recreational places where we can get, you know, recreational places where, like, a lot of places I visualize, like a lot of places that's vacant, a lot of places that children can go to if for recreational areas, just family can go in recreational areas. Those could be set up too, as with also the bureaus. Because see, what we're going to do is we're going to have these bureaus. These bureaus will be all over. Like I've noticed, I've seen some maps where they was down all over in the South. But we want to have these all nationwide. We want to have bureaus where we are even investing to real estate to get people temporary housing, so that way they can live wherever in the country they want to, and they can have housing. We get a lot of homeless people off the streets, give them temporary housing. This is really, I mean, this is things I've been thinking about, you know. And like I say, this is something that I'm putting out there for right now. I'll be doing these little coming in and just doing these lives periodically for 30 days, and see what outcome I get. I mean, I want to see some feedback. I mean, you can leave comments. I would like for you to leave some comments and tell me what your ideas, what you think. I mean, feedback, that's always good. Now, also, Freedmen's Bureau will have, protection. We'll have a Freedmen's Bureau is an agency, so we'll have agents. We'll have like legal agents as far as policing. So I want to make it where is that we have agencies all over the country where we have policing, where if a freeman, a Black American, gets in any type of situation, they can phone the Freedmen's Bureau and we'll have somebody to come there right away to either check you out or file a complaint. We'll really file a complaint, check you out, make sure you ain't harmed, and that'd be for our protective class. You know, we'll be protected class citizens under the Freedmen's Bureau. And like I said, for most part, you know, Freedmen's Bureaus will serve America, you know, but only Black American Freedmen's will get reparations. And the reason why we will only get and we're the only class will get reparations in 2024 for the 20 years, because we endured not only the pay that was owed to us for fighting the war, but before the war, they didn't even want us to be in the war until they started losing. Then that's when they called us in there. Before we didn't get no pay before then. We didn't get no pay since the beginning. It's over 500 years. And we're still not getting the accurate pay now. That's why minimum wage will be $25 an hour. $25 an hour for minimum wage. That way we can boost the economy. Again, reparations is not going to do anything but boost the economy, get American people back out, circulating the money. Start looking to be more independent, self-sufficient. Because we need this. We right at this time we need logic. What's going on right now, we can't do it no more. America, we can't do it no more. We gotta reset. So I just been thinking, these are things on my mind. And I feel so passionate about it that I have to do something. I mean, right now, I don't see no candidate that will come out the box and they will give us policies of any such. No one. I follow so much information on YouTube and black media. I mean, they lay it down. Got to give it up. Lay it down. But yeah, we have to find a candidate, and that candidate is me, Kyle Thompson, your candidate elect. Yes. I would be more than happy to do this. I will be more than happy to be your president of the United States of America. I mean, anybody can become president. Donald Trump was president. He ain't no politician. No, he ain't no politician. He ain't no different than me. No different. None whatsoever. He put his pants on the same way. All I just need to do is just get some people involved in what I'm talking about, politics. And I need to come out more. I always wanted to do videos. I've done some, but I've done some under, my business, but not, just coming out and talk to the, just people, just on this matter, just my thoughts on running for president for 2024. I'm getting this started right now early because I figure, well, if, I give myself 30 days, and that's before the, that'd be before November. So at that time, if things go well, which I'm hoping they will, that I'll get, where I need the first phase, I can go into the second and third and fourth and fifth and go on with donations, contributions. So I put right now I'm gonna put more information on how you can do contributions. I have a address where if you want to send a check, you can send a check. That's why I'm doing it. I'm going to go live and I'm going to put some videos for the next 30 days out on basically where I'm working at, just jotting some information down, how I will want to structure it. Like I say, reparations is the first thing that, that's the main topic. Healthcare for all. That's second. Like I say, schooling is all involved in that too, because we want to get young people in these schoolings and get them into science and aviation and things of that nature. Excuse me. And then we want to also do banking. We want to get into banking, so we want to have another form of banking, Freeman's Bank, to represent. And the Freeman's Bureau is basically because that's going to be a protection for Black Americans to have for legal aid or either policing and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I'm gonna fine tune it some more. I just wanted to get on here just because I want to get on here now. And kind of like, because just to get it started, just to get started and even get the first video in. So that way, next time I come, I can probably learn from this experience and stuff of what I'm doing. Because I want to get this right. I want to get this right. I want to go all the way. I really want to be the president. I want to win. So I mean, what I want to do is fine tune it. So it's like I'll be more than happy to be your president. So I'm going to. It was great politicking with everybody. Um, I'm going to check back with you guys periodically, just to give you some more ideas and let you know Kyle Thompson is your president elect, your people's president. All right. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening.